This weekend, we're going to be in Cleveland and Pittsburgh, guys. Saturday and Sunday. We're very excited, and we need y'all to come out. And I'm actually going to announce something about it, which is that there is being a contest.
Yeah.
Between the two cities.
Okay. Yes.
Now, I don't know if Cleveland and Pittsburgh have any type of rivalry.
I think,
but
some sports teams, yeah. The Pirates and the Reds, maybe.
Guys, I got it. I'm gonna say whoever sells the most tickets, whoever city sells more tickets will not be wiped out by a nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit. Whichever city wins more tickets, the next time we come there, ice cream social.
Yeah, because we're going to definitely be coming back to both of these cities.
Well, one of them, whichever one has the most tickets.
Yeah. And I'm also going to say something right now. Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Here's my message to you.
As my dad called it on the phone today, Cleveland, the armpit of the United States.
Wow, that's a roast. That's a genuine roast.
They're edging you out.
Pittsburgh, you got to show up.
Even they are beating you.
Pittsburgh, the Steel City. Here's what my plea to you: ditch your father. We did not know it was Father's Day when we booked this.
That's true. It's something they announced last minute.
They announced last minute when it was.
And also, I know that all of you in Pittsburgh probably have all day, all night plans with your dads.
Yes.
I know you ain't got shit to do.
That is such a funny reason for us to not sell tickets. Be like, it's Father's Day.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. But both of you guys buy some more tickets and come see us. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Just hurry up, man. We started recording.
Yeah, I did the clap and it sucked because we didn't have your.
Yeah, we did the clap without you.
I did a bad clap too. Everyone could hear it and see how bad it was. Who is?
I don't think anyone's gonna. The people don't hear the clap, Pat.
I don't think people can even probably hear Patrick. We got to go put a mic in the. Pat, you want to call in on the phone?
Pat, call in.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We're both here.
Wait, who do I call? Cameron or Caleb?
Wow, he made a choice. Oh, it's me.
He called you?
Okay, you're on. Is it not working?
Speaker, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man.
What's up?
So can you explain to the people why you're not currently on the camera?
I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, doing what?
I'm taking a shit. I didn't want to do this, but I ate a pineapple bun.
What is that, dude?
Did you get dim sum or something?
Yeah, I went to, there's like a little window in Chinatown. I was with here's something funny that happened.
What happened?
I was in Chinatown, right? And I throw something out, and immediately I see this older man digging through the trash, and I said, "Oh, hey, there's half of a bun in this bag if you want some food." And then he looked at me all mad, and then held up a water bottle and looked at me, and like showed me the water bottle. And it was like, no, I don't want food. Like, to say, like, I don't want food. This is what I want.
He wanted water. He wanted
recycling.
He was a recycling type guy.
Yeah. You thought he was looking for food.
Hungry one.
You thought he wanted half of a bun that made you poop.
6 hours later, a 6 hour delayed.
I mean,
poop.
If you're digging in the trash, I don't think it's crazy for somebody to be like, "Oh, here's some food."
I don't think it's crazy, but I wouldn't do it.
I think there was some clues there that would have told you that he was looking for recycling.
If a guy was like asking people for money, I would probably give him food.
Bottle until he was,
Did he look? Did he look hungry?
He looked hungry.
I don't believe you. I think you saw him going through the trash. How many?
He had an open mouth.
He did.
He had an open mouth when he did that.
Okay, well I guess that seems a little hungrier. Oh, this is smart.
Did you drop your phone?
No,
No,
we
I'm
put
putting
the
it.
phone
I'm
in
putting the
chair.
phone on your chair next to them, up against the microphone.
All right.
What's that noise, bro?
Hello.
Hello? Did we lose you?
Oh, I think he flushed.
You muted to flush?
I muted the. Yeah.
Why? Why? Everybody wanted to hear it. It sounds like maybe you burped too. You're muted again.
We can't hear you. We
Yeah,
can't
but
hear
wait-
you on the recording.
Yeah,
though.
you can't mute, dude. If you're gonna make a poop sound, you have to unmute.
What?
If you're gonna make a poop sound, unmute. We want to hear all of this.
I didn't make a poop sound.
What?
I made a think noise.
You made a think noise.
What is a think?
Oh, he hanged up.
Okay.
If it was on the fucking look at this cable setup.
What is your attitude today, dude?
What about my attitude?
Your attitude is so crazy.
You tried
I don't
to
have
feed
a crazy attitude.
a normal Chinese man.
Yeah.
It was not
You
a
tried to
normal
give him a
Chinese
bag of
guy. He was
Chinese
in no. He was
He
a
wasn't
bag
normal?
man. He was a bag man looking
That's-
for.
that's
You
for-
think
that's a
people
very
people who get
common
recycling is not normal?
I don't
Correct
think
or
it's
incorrect?
normal. I don't think it's normal to dig through the trash. No. I don't think that's a normal thing to
did
do.
you
That's something
know-
that you do when you're down on your luck.
No.
And I
Did
thought
you,
he was down on
did
his
you know
luck.
in China that most senior citizens do that?
I didn't know that.
That's like a big thing in China.
Well, I didn't know. And I was in Chinatown, so maybe I
Plus,
broke a custom.
they hate white people.
I
Yeah,
know they
and
hate
they
whiteys
hate-
because he
they
did
hate-
this to me after.
He gave you the finger?
No.
No.
No, I was being
He was being goofy.
I was being big
You were
fish.
playing.
I was being big
We were
fishily.
being a little playful.
Yeah, but I was trying to make his life beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice of you,
Mm-hmm.
and I caught that. I caught that right there.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go into it right away.
Mm-hmm. No, we can wait, but
We'll let it simmer.
it's called an Easter egg.
But
Yeah,
I'll just
it's
say
a
that this
foreshadow.
hashtag doesn't
Yeah.
stand for no men.
Not my little boy
Yes.
dancing. Mommy's back. Not my little boy's dancing.
Did I get it right?
No
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
love between dads.
No more love between dads. That's good.
New
Need-
Mexico looks barren desert.
Yes.
Today.
Today.
New Mexico
So sad.
looks bad today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really sad.
Need my little boyfriend dead. Need my
Never
little
made
boy-
love before. Damn.
Not my little butt dying.
How was your poop?
Wasn't good.
I didn't actually hear anything squirt.
Yeah.
No,
it was,
me neither.
It was a
Did you
gr-
finish it or you cut it off early for our sake?
I don't know. I don't know if I
You don't
finished
know.
it. Yeah.
You're
We'll
not in
see.
tune with your
You
body.
can't.
to
You
that
see,
degree.
that's what I mean.
This
you
is
can't.
scaring
you
me.
can't tell.
The
We just
cables
move
are.
this
What's-
forward
what's,
just a little
yeah.
bit so I
yeah.
get a little
Yeah,
extra.
we need more slack
Yeah.
on these little
Can I
wires.
get a little more Caleb on this damn camera?
Hell
yeah.
no,
Come on
motherfucker.
now, get in the
Yeah,
frame,
fuck, man.
bitch. Get in the fucking frame. We'll keep your
We have
stuff
two
on.
cameras and he won't even be in it.
That's fucked up, man. That
Yeah.
was scary.
Speaking of fucked up, I had a fucked up experience this weekend.
Another
What
one?
happened?
Yes.
What
Oh,
happened?
yes.
What happened, bro?
When you were gone, stuff was happening.
Dude, every time I
happened?
leave, shit fucking falls apart on everyone's
So,
life.
what happened was
we
I was at,
fall
I did the show on Saturday, the show
Yes.
with the Grace Freud show.
I was
Yeah.
about to say correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I thought you
You
said,
did.
I thought you were
started
going to say
saying correct.
I thought you were saying gr. I thought you were
No.
going to say Grace's show.
No, I said
So
I
I
was
said
for
yes.
whatever reason I was about to say correct. I don't know why.
But I did that show. Show went well. Someone comes up to me after. They're like, "Hi, you're a friend of like it was like we had a mutual friend." I was like, "Oh my
Sure.
god!" And it's like, "Oh, they're partners over there." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go. Like, let me go meet them." So I go over there, and then they say like, "Oh, do you want this? Somebody left this glass on the table. Do you want it?" And I was like, "You know what? Honestly,
A glass?
a glass full, half full.
Oh, a
glass
drink.
half full, a
Wait.
drink." Someone,
This is really echoing
got
the
r-
story that you just told about the Chinese guy with the bun.
Whoa.
how?
Half
How?
offering someone.
Oh.
Offering half of
Yeah.
something and
Well, yeah. Then
When you
guess
did,
what?
weren't
I was
even
trying to
looking
pay
for
it
it?
forward.
okay.
I was trying to pay it forward because someone was going to give me half of a drink that someone left, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I should smell what it is because it's like, what is this, like a hazy IPA?
Okay.
It's the haziest type of IPA of all. It was someone peed in a cup.
Really?
Someone
Union
peed in
Hall?
a cup at Union Hall.
Was it a prank?
I don't know
sure
if it
it
was
was-
a prank on me.
So it sounds like a prank.
It sounds like a
smelled.
prank.
It
Sounds
smelled
like a
exactly.
strong
This
prank.
could have been a prank on me.
Yeah.
You're
that's-
100%
And I don't
sure
know
it was
this
pee.
person that well. Not at all, actually. I know them. This is the first time I'm meeting them. They
really
could have
sounds
done a
to
pee
me like
prank
a
on
pee
me.
prank. Yeah.
This could have been a pee prank,
Did you say
but they were surprised.
blasted? I think that's pee.
I
They
smelled it and I
acted
said, "I'm
surprised.
like, Jane. I don't know what the smell is. I don't know if this is some kind of a hoppy beer or something, but this smells exactly like pee." And then they smelled it and they were like, "That is probably pee." Yes.
I don't think it was pee. I think it was beer. I think beer and pee probably have a little bit of a similar smell.
dude.
Yeah.
It smelled
Pee
exactly
smells like
pee.
ammonia.
Yeah, it had an ammonia type of funk to it, or maybe it was just the worst beer in the world.
Might have just been funky.
Yeah,
Might
I
have
would
been
say
a
it's
funky
it's a
bad
funky
beer.
A funky beer.
But look, okay,
But you
had
maybe
a few,
almost drank pee.
I had a few. I had a few at a good show, so
Dude,
I was
a
like,
few
oh,
peas.
Yeah,
treat.
You had already had. Sorry, I'm
Daddy
full up
treats
on
himself.
pee.
Was to give
To somebody's
somebody's urine.
disgusting half drink beer.
half drinking
Even
pee.
at best, it's
Yeah.
not really what I would say is a treat.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm thinking: the lines in that bathroom are so damn long. Somebody might have peed in a cup.
Damn, dude, I was at Brookland the other day, the Land Cafe,
Yeah.
and I saw 4 guys come out of one bathroom.
That
People
means they
doing
were doing
fucking cocaine
yeah.
at the Land
Or
Cafe.
they were doing
They do
pee.
it everywhere, man.
They
Yeah.
maybe were doing pee.
I always go seeing it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's really
Ew.
annoying.
Ugh.
I think that it should be legal just
They
specifically
should do
because
it
of the
outside.
bathroom.
They go in the bathroom all together, then they come out like this.
It is fun to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom together with
They
people.
come out, they go like this.
It is funny though,
Girl.
because then
They
it's
come
multiple
out-
people
you are-
coming
you
out of
are-
a bathroom.
That's insanely
I don't
full
care.
girl. That's
It's-
crazy.
Yeah,
girl.
that's
It's
girl.
Pride
This
Month.
is
We
what
gotta
happens. This is what people
embrace
do.
our
They go
feminine
in.
side.
They go into
They do
the.
their disgusting
They go into the
drug.
bathroom to like lick Elmer's glue that they
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
is illegal, and they come out and they look at a line of 100, literally 100 people.
Sorry.
They don't even say sorry. They go like this.
Oh shit, we got caught.
Yeah.
They laugh,
Dude.
and I say, if I was a tiger and you were a gazelle, I'd eat you in one
Yeah,
bite.
that's
But
right.
we're both human, so I
I'm-
can't do that.
I missed buying my gun because of these cokehead nut bags.
I'm gonna start just doing awful things to
Yeah.
people that I find to
We
be
should
in
find people who do drugs,
violation of
and we should
society's
torture
norms.
them.
We should torture drug
We
addicts.
We
should
should
find
torture drug
people.
addicts. We should
Yeah.
find.
We would be a good detective agency.
Do you
Yeah.
think that we would be good at inventing torture devices? I
Yes.
think. Did I ever tell you guys that when I was in Naples, I went to the Museum of Torture?
That's not what I thought you were going to say at all. I thought you were going to
Is
say,
it the
"Oh, when
one
I was a
that's
kid,
in,
I invented a torture device."
In Hostel? Which one do they go to in Hostel? They go to a torture museum in Hostel.
I don't know.
In some, or no, that's
In Hostel, they're in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam,
Yeah.
isn't it? It must be.
I went
But I don't
to
know if that museum is actually in Amsterdam.
Museo
or if it's a
de
movie
Torturo.
magic.
They could
Apparently,
they could have used movie
Could've
magic.
used movie
what I
magic.
learned in that museum, it was very cool and very creepy.
Yeah.
But what I learned in that museum is that 99% of torturing back in the day was about fucking chopping your nuts off or,
Yeah.
or
It
splitting
makes
your
sense.
Of course. It
vagina
makes
or
sense,
split your
yeah.
vagina in two.
Yeah.
It's all sawing.
They had shit where it was just a razor blade. They just make you sit on that for like a day, and then if you
and
live,
you're gonna
you were-
sit on this.
Yeah, and guess what? You have to sit.
Hope you enjoy it. Or not.
Bye bye.
I hope you hate this.
That is the laziest fucking torture
Yeah.
device.
Yeah, of
You
course.
sit on this.
Just sit on it.
What's that
Let me
one?
sit on this.
What's that one? Is just a fucking triangle that they
What?
make you sit on, and then they put weights on your legs.
Yeah.
Is
What
that
if we
called
made
a
it?
That's what
workhorse?
I'm talking about.
What if we made it a chair that was so uncomfortable that it killed you?
Mhm.
A chair that has a small spike in it, but you
I
don't
don't
know
like the
where.
ones that kill you.
Yeah,
The ones that the Iron Maiden.
torture
That
should keep
shit
you
isn't
alive.
real.
It's not real. It's only a killing device. It wasn't
Yeah.
actually used.
Yeah.
Torture should keep you alive until it's time.
The final moment.
Yeah, until the final.
The
moment.
final moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very last
We can
second,
agree
it should
on the-
kill you.
At the
It
very
should
last
kill you
second,
right
it
before
should
you
not
die.
kill you.
Yeah.
Right at the last second when you die, you
It should
be
pull the
dead,
plug
or
and
you
kill
should
you.
be
Yeah.
killed by
Yeah.
death.
Or you
I
should
agree.
be saved
Dying
and then
You
brought
should
back to
say
health.
if a hero comes,
Yeah.
you should be
Well,
saved.
of
You should be-
course,
you-
if
you're
a
saying
hero
The hero
comes,
should
I
be.
mean,
If you're being tortured, the hero should have until you die to save you.
Just
Yeah.
that, literally, that's I would say the nick of time.
Yes.
Just about that length.
That's great.
That's a great
and
amount of
Nick
time.
Is
Yeah.
a real. Yeah, that's a really.
That's the amount
Mm-hmm.
of time that's just before it gets you.
yes. Yeah, is right in the nick.
So right when you've been sawed through the crotch all the way up,
Right.
just
Until-
to the
just until
the
it hits
tip
your
right here at the
brain.
chin, right right before you're there you go. Gotcha. You're
Gotcha.
saved.
You're
You've been saved by the
my
hero.
good
Shouldn't
graces.
kill you before then.
I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah.
You're saved by my graces.
My graces.
There were ones
well, that
that
was
was-
what a king would do. A hero would save you with his valiant.
You don't think a hero can be the king? Aragorn?
Well, no.
Not really.
You're no longer
Kind
a
of
hero
separate.
if you were the king.
Aragorn became the king after he was done being a hero.
Yeah,
You're
you're
right.
a hero first. That earns
Yes.
you
Yeah.
kingness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you get to rest because of how much of a hero you were.
There was one thing that was just one of those clamps, and they would just put your nuts in it and just go until it was flat as a
Boring.
pancake. Yeah, I agree.
It's just lazy.
Show me
Yeah,
something cool.
There was one that didn't make any sense to me. That was just a guy on a wheel just spinning, and
The
all the
rack.
fucking crap is in Italian, so
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking. I don't
Well,
know
he's spinning, and then it makes him throw up.
Oh, until he dies? Or
Yeah.
no?
Or
Well,
they
they
just
throw up
feed him
until he-
something that upon throwing up, it
No,
kills
you know what they do
A
on
spike.
that? They
feed him
put
a
you on the
spike.
wheel
Yeah.
and then they turn it just this. What was that?
What the hell just happened, man?
They turn it just enough so that it's just slightly turned and yeah, I don't see anything.
All right, well, then nothing happened.
Just slightly enough that it just twinges your OCD wickedly.
yes.
And you think, I wish
What the hell keeps?
I wish I was straight up and down
Oh, is
right
that
now.
the trash guys?
I don't know. I see a
Hold
light
on.
going off.
We got Tuesday pickup now.
Is
For real? It's probably the time they come around.
I feel like trash guys usually come at like 1 a.m.
I think these guys come earlier.
Dude, I got fined. New York paint.
But there was nobody's inside or waiting to get us. Because you have to admit that was serial killer vibes, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we could take a serial
That
killer.
was crazed.
No, this isn't the time that they pick up the trash.
Sometimes it is in our
This is making life scary.
the weird noises. That was
That was weird. That was a strange noise.
But anyway, back to what I was saying is that, and you go no. So
You go,
anyway,
no.
now we can move on to the next topic.
Because somebody moved the.
You're standing. Because you're used to being like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
and if you end up like this,
your OCD is gonna.
you're
go
literally
crazy.
Yeah.
it's like water torture where it's
Well,
like
yes.
it's because something is slightly happening.
a torture that you could do to somebody now, basically, would be you go into their house. Well, you capture them, but then you bring them to their house and you hang their TV up too high.
Or you put an elf
Or
on
yeah,
the
you
shelf.
hang them. Well, you had me there.
Well, no,
go
you-
to
no.
their house and you
Yeah.
hang.
No, you hang
Yeah.
their TV up too high.
Yeah, that would
And
be
then
torture.
you add,
yeah.
and then you add insult to injury. You post that on a subreddit. That's
TV too high.
Yeah.
r/TV.
And
too
you're
high.
going
well,
to the point
no, it would
that
probably
it's,
be
it's
called like
clear that this is. I would go to a point where it's clear that it's torture.
you
Yeah.
would go. This subreddit which I'm pretty sure exists, but it would probably be something like you would assume it would be called TV too high, but you go to it and it's actually called like watching movies in the stratosphere.
Yeah,
And you have to be expected to find
Yeah.
it from off that just
Yeah,
by
I'm not
knowing
finding that
just
shit.
by knowing
No,
just by
fuck
fucking
that.
knowing. Anyway, well,
Today I walked by the courthouse. I was shooting a video with Alex, and Alex was in like a
Diddy,
costume.
You were Diddy. in
Yeah,
the video.
we were going somewhere, and then we did end up like by all the independent Diddy journalists, and it was all just people with tripods on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok live, just like
people
talking
with
about.
tripods on TikTok.
Yeah,
yeah,
was
those
weird.
two should not come.
it was so
combined.
weird.
To tripod and TikTok is
Yeah.
No,
out in
no.
public.
Use your
That's
hand.
film. That's
Use your
grip
hand.
equipment.
Yeah, come on.
What do you?
You're
create
taking that up.
jobs.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
could be
Don't
filming short
fucking-
films
This
with
could
Yeah.
be a union
Uh-huh.
thing.
This could be a union thing. Call up your fucking, make this make this a what's the guild?
The guild.
The Workers Guild.
The Workers Party.
Yeah. Could
Guild.
be the workers guild.
The United
job.
Workers Guild,
What
the
is
UWG.
what is the
I don't know. IATSE,
Is that
I think.
IATSE?
Yeah.
IATSE, right?
Okay.
Yes, set workers.
International Art, Theater, Smoothies, Entertainment.
Maybe
Equity.
Smoothies.
equity.
So what happened while you were at the courthouse?
Nothing really. It was just like
He saw the ditties.
yeah, it was
Oh.
just Alex walking by in this like night costume. It's like
People probably thought that was Diddy because he
Yeah,
used to be
in
so
disguise.
freaky. Because he's so freaky.
He's
Yeah.
just imagine him walking into the courthouse like that. He's just like,
that-
I'm here to save you. Alex, trying to-
object.
I challenge your
And
champion.
we
in
are
combat.
now calling to the stand in the
What
trial of
should
Sean
do is
Combs
he
a night.
He goes in there and he says, "I'm going to banish Diddy once and for
Yes.
all."
Yeah,
You're
with a
dude,
claymore.
I've heard
That
this
he's
is where he
dragging.
dwells.
Yeah.
He's dragging the claymore down.
Yeah.
This
Dark
thing.
souls.
The stairs. Ting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
My God, it's the champion of the people.
That's the sound of justice.
You have been found wanting, Diddy.
Chop his head off.
The sword of the champion has judged thee.
Yeah. And then at some point they take off his helmet and he's just two glowing gemstones.
Yeah, he's just light.
No,
Yeah.
no
Fuck.
actual body.
Oh, that'd be so
just
cool.
just black
Yeah.
smoke that's coming out of the
Oh my
knight's
God.
outfit. How fucking cool would that be?
And he just is the star of a video game that I'm playing.
Yeah.
And I go to all the bosses and beat them like third try.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I can still enjoy the fight.
So
It
quite
would
a bit skilled.
change. It would change the case forever. It would
If
change
that
court
happened,
forever.
I would say it would change everything forever. If we
Yeah.
found out that a smoke knight came and beheaded Diddy and then sacrificed it into like a pool where it kind of
He
looks
points
the
at it,
water's
he
like
points
liquid
at it,
metal
yeah, yeah.
and he kind of like puts Diddy's head into the
Holy
pool of
The
liquid metal.
eclipse overhead.
Yeah,
yeah.
Right as the
playing
head
that
goes
song.
into the liquid metal, the moon goes over the
Yeah.
sun, and
Kill
the
switch
whole
engage
sky
my
goes
curse.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
What's that
then-
song? It's like a more like cinematic version, or what's a medieval version of the Terminator 2 theme? The doom 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 doom
That'd be sick.
doom doom
Dude,
doom.
I never
fuck.
saw that movie, The Green Knight.
I
Me
thought it
neither.
was midly.
It kind of
Yeah.
looked like
Middington.
it would be
I heard
fun.
it was a medley of stories.
It was a midly. It
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Here's how you can tell it was midly: is it was a celebration of storytelling.
I hate storytelling.
Who's in that? Dev Patel.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Then he went
And,
on to become the Monkey King. Green Knight to Monkey King.
her
What's
name?
next?
Oh, they show his jizz in it.
They show
Jizz?
his
They show jizz.
I
yeah.
heard they show a
Is this the
giant's
first time they
penis.
showed jizz in a movie?
No, fuck no.
No, they've been
Oh,
showing
something
jizz
about
since
Mary.
literally
Yeah,
the
come
first
on.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jizz was like it just filmed
The
so well.
Lumiere brothers were
Yeah.
filming Jizz. That was one of their first.
Is there like maybe like a list of jizz scenes in movies?
Probably, almost
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Dude, I stumbled on a really funny list of things.
Yeah.
There was I found the like internet or not the movie firearm database. Like it's like every gun in every movie.
Cool.
And they just have a page of like what the exact model of gun that's in every movie, and they had a full page of every single type of gun that was used in all of the Three Stooges shorts. And it's all like old cool guns. And then it'll be like, it like shows a picture of the gun and it's like badass. And then it's a picture of like Curly holding it up. And like the gorilla used this Tommy gun in this short where his brain was transplanted. Like it's very, I thought
That's
that was
awesome.
pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I love film history.
Yeah.
I'm really taken by it.
Yeah, me too. I would love if there was some kind of like
If only there was a podcast where a woman with a strange voice kind of talked about some of the drama and gossip of the yesteryear
that'd be really good. That'd be really
in
good.
Hollywood.
What
What
I'd
mo-
love
what
though
podcast
is if
is that?
three
And if only she was married to the guy who fucking ruined Star Wars. This people will know.
George
I
Lucas.
don't know.
We'll know that one.
She's married to George Lucas.
Dude, what you better
Come on.
watch what you
You're a
just saying.
freakazoid.
What do you mean?
You don't even know anything
He
about
first of
Star
all
Wars.
he created it, so how could he ruin it?
Yeah.
That's exactly how the
You
mechanism
probably
by
think
which he
you
ruined
probably
it.
think God ruined the world by creating it.
I do think that. I do think that, and I'm willing to go on anybody's
I think that God
debate
blessed
show.
the world by creating it. I think he did the
that it
world a
was-
great service.
I think it's one of the biggest mistakes he ever made in his life.
Okay, Douglas Adams, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No, I'm not like
Mr.
that.
Mr. Logical.
I guess I am a little bit like Douglas Adams.
Mr. Rational.
Is that the who is that? I've never seen
Hitchhiker's
that
Guide to the
movie
Galaxy.
or the book. I've never read
Well,
either
never
the
seen
book or
the
the
book.
movie.
book.
You never seen the book
I
or
fucked
read
with those
the
books.
I've
heavy.
never seen a copy of the book. I'll be honest.
Really?
I
Yeah.
read all them back in the day, and I don't
Really?
know if I would still fuck with it, but I definitely fucked with it heavy back
Dude,
when
I
read
never
it.
read the book, but I did love that movie when I was a kid. Straight
The
up.
movie was cool, but
Yeah.
it paled in comparison to the books. I
I'm
have to
sure.
say.
I'm sure
That
it did.
white
That
thing.
white
Robot,
robot
Marvin.
who's
Yeah.
really sad.
The
I remember that
depressed.
from the
That's
commercials.
funny. Most Def, funny.
Uh-huh. There's lots of funniness.
Most Def is funny.
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Yeah, dude, with a double head.
He had
The
two
fuck you talking
heads.
about?
He had a double
He
head,
had two
and one
heads.
of them was evil.
Beeblebrat.
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
And he was the
Is
president.
He was
that what
the
that
president
means?
of the universe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody told me though. I didn't get the memo that he's the president.
Well, you'd know.
I'm in the universe.
So you did get the memo.
Well, but I got it from the movie. But if
Yeah, so
I
you got
lived,
it.
but if I
You
lived,
got
yeah. Well, okay, bullshit on you, shit on you. If if I
They
was
should tell
in the
people stuff
world-
like that in movies. That I guess that is actually what like conspiracy theory people think is happening. They think
Yeah.
that people make movies to tell everyone what's really going on.
Yeah.
They say the Matrix was the memo that.
That's what my grandpa believes.
Yeah, lots of people think about it.
Yeah.
Why would if the Matrix was real, the last thing they should do is tell us.
Yeah.
Dude, but
They shouldn't
they're
tell my
flaunting
grandpa.
it.
What's he
They're
gonna
saying
do with
they're stunting on
How
us.
you're so bored of having fucking people as batteries?
No.
You're like,
no.
Let's give them a
Here's-
little taste.
No. Because here's what
And
it
then
is,
his
man.
grandpa
I'm gonna
goes
blow
crazy
I'm
and
gonna blow your
breaks
fucking
out?
mind. No, again, because this is all part of the grand scheme.
Yeah,
man.
grand
It's
pa
because think
scheme.
about it. What does the Matrix run on, man? It runs on human suffering. And what makes you suffer more than just having the truth thrown right in front of you? You can't fucking change it.
That's why they tell you.
They said, look, we're
guess that's
fucking.
true.
Wait, look how fucking pathetic you are.
Yeah.
And we're
That's
even
like when
gonna
you
make
get
fucking 4 movies and an Animatrix about that shit.
That's
and
like
you
when you
can't
get
do
the
anything.
supercharger
And
for your
grandpas
phone.
everywhere are gonna go nuts, and you're never gonna get a supercharger. By the way.
Yeah.
What?
It's like when you get the charger that's 30 watts instead of 20 watts for your phone. That's what they did to my grandpa.
They
overcharged
supercharged
They
him.
supercharged
Well, no,
him.
he overcharged them with his immense.
That's true. Yeah, then he
Suffering.
now he thinks the Matrix is real.
battery.
Yeah.
Realize what I was saying in the middle of it. I don't want to say your grandpa
Such an
suffered
excellent battery.
a lot, but
Yeah.
maybe
I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but the last time I did talk to him, he did talk about the Matrix for like a long time.
yeah. Most intelligent people have a lot of conversations about
they
the
have a lot
Matrix.
to
That's
say
true.
about the Matrix.
Yeah.
If
Those are the two smartest people in the universe.
you
Right,
hang out
right after
in-
that, that was when he told me that you should never eat sushi because all the fish from Japan is still irradiated from Hiroshima
That
and
could
Nagasaki.
be true. That could be true. And if somebody's talking about the Matrix that much, they have authority on other subjects.
That's true.
they're
I
very
listened to him.
intelligent.
I spit out my sushi in front of him.
Yeah, you should.
And he said I need to go raw vegan like him.
Yeah, he's raw vegan.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay,
yeah.
so he's just eating fruits and veggies.
Yeah, stuff like that.
M&Ms.
Veg. As
He's
their
in like
friends across the
seitan. I don't
pond
know if it's
might say.
raw.
Are M&Ms
Seitan-
vegan?
M&Ms are not vegan.
No.
What is it
No.
causing them not to be?
They have
milk.
beetle
Milk.
coloring.
Milk
No.
and beetle
No,
coloring.
no,
in
that's
chocolate.
milk
that's
chocolate.
the
Yeah.
Starbucks pink
Me-
drink.
everything
from
has
about
beetle
18
coloring. I
years
hate
ago.
to break it
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
This is another Matrixian thing
the
that they
Matrixian
throw right
gambit.
in front of us to make us suffer.
Yeah.
They say you're
Yeah.
gonna drink the Sobe life water even though it has beetles in it, and
This- oh.
you can't you cannot quit that Sobe,
I
my
like
friend.
the pink
I
Sobe.
love the pink
You ever
Sobe.
get done
All
with
the
it?
colors
Dude.
of the Sobe, man.
You ever
That
get done with
opaque
cereal?
Sobe?
Yes, you get done with a
Oh.
soccer
And plus
practice.
fucking
Yes.
cereals,
And you
man.
say, "Fuck, man, that soccer was so intense. I need 800 calories in a fucking pink bottle."
I drank a Sobe energy drink every day in community college. They had it at the vending machines.
What was it called? The Sobe.
I
energy
forget.
drink?
I think it was
remember
the
this.
Sobe Life Elixir. And it was
Was
an
that
elixir.
lizard?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
the Sobe
Well,
lizard.
you know what?
I'm gonna get the Sobe logo tattooed on
You
me.
could pull that off,
Right
and no
here.
one would. If you
Yeah.
you got that tattooed, people would not think it was the Sobe.
No,
lizard.
no,
it could look.
nobody-
It could be a pixel for pixel.
No, the
it could
word
be,
like the Sobe.
it could have the
Oh,
word
with
Sobe
Sobe.
on it. And
Yeah,
people,
with
it's
Sobe on
cool
it.
enough that
Yeah.
people
It's
would
kind
not
of fucking
connect it.
fucked up.
Tummy
honestly,
rocker,
that
lizard,
Sobe doesn't.
lizard licking my belly button.
It's fucked up that Sobe doesn't really exist anymore. You don't hear about
Yeah.
Sobe. I don't know
No,
if
you
it's still
don't hear
around as
much
a
about
company,
it.
but
I
don't
believe
know.
it's still around.
I don't see
I
Sobe.
believe
when
it's
did
still
it? When did
around.
Sobe
Well,
go out of business?
The crazy drink game has really expanded a lot since
Yeah. That's
Sobe
true.
was.
That's true.
Was,
Bang.
now
Well,
we have cinnamon toast
Oh
milk.
my god.
Yeah, that shit's
That's
gotta
everywhere.
go.
The Skittles
it's in
water?
every store. Yeah, it's in every store.
Skittles water's gotta go.
Yeah.
This is a conversation we have every week.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, this is the Skittles water, the cinnamon milk.
I would say I'm pretty easily confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. So when we get into stuff like this, I don't really remember.
I
Exactly
don't think it's
what we're
about being
talking
confused. I think it's just we just have a passion about it.
Yeah.
That's probably true too.
Yeah, I think that
You,
this
you're
is just
so
one of the-
passionate, you become flustered.
Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember when you what you've said before when it's
Yeah.
all you care about it all so much. That
I just
it's-
care about the
You
world.
just have a lot of emotion. that
I
you
just
don't know how to
want-
control.
I want everybody in the world to stop hating each other. Is that okay
Me
to
too.
say?
No, it's not anymore. Not in
Really?
this culture, unfortunately.
Are
I
you
wish it
kidding
was,
me?
but it's been a big sticking point for me. I've tried to say it, and
Why is it total shite?
yeah, I feel as though many things are just. I mean, just look at that. Just a fucking charging block sitting on the ground like a little baby lost in the mountains.
And
Dude,
I'm
this
gonna-
is the type of thing I look around. I see sadness everywhere.
Me too,
Yeah.
because I'm looking at the same area of the room and I see a stray nail.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
I
stray
see
nail.
a receipt
A receipt.
for
A fucking
Four?
what is that?
Probably,
Okay,
a,
hold on.
probably a teardrop.
Let's see.
What's it for?
Oh, interesting.
What is it?
Well, it's for 4 items.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taxable T1, taxable T1, taxable T1, and taxable T1.
Interesting.
That sounds, where's it from?
D2.
Okay. How much did Patrick spend?
$17.93.
That's not
This
bad.
was toilet paper and paper towels and soap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good pickup, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's good.
Mhm. Again, I've become the trash czar of the. Of
Well,
the
that's
building.
not what you called it.
No, I said trash Hitler
Yeah, you said trash Hitler.
because I said I needed
I
to
think you
be
said
authoritarian
mess
on
Hitler.
trash.
Oh, mess Hitler.
Mess Hitler.
You said you were now
Yeah.
the mess Hitler of the
Which
Uh-huh.
has
office.
got to be one of the craziest face turns in
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
storytelling.
I
To
agree.
bring it back to
I was the
storytelling.
messiest one in here.
That's
Yeah.
like if that's
would
like
leave
if
cans
Hitler
all
was
over.
if he had been like
became-
Woody Allen before he was Hitler.
Yeah,
that
that is exactly what that is like.
and then he was like, actually, I'm gonna be Hitler. That is you becoming
One of the
mess
greatest
Hitler.
plot twists
Yeah.
in history.
But I'm cracking down on trash.
I appreciate
in the
it,
studio.
man. And I'm just noticing that I just folded up this receipt and put it under the mixer.
I saw that and I
I didn't
knew
even think about what I was doing.
Mess
Yeah.
Hitler would
This
have
is mess.
If
This
you
is
were
mess.
really mess Hitler, you would have put a stop to that.
No,
Well,
I was going to talk to him after because I didn't want to embarrass him
That's
on the
nice
show.
of you, man.
Oh, that is
Mess
nice.
Hitler,
Yeah.
where should I put this while we record?
I mean, for now, you can put it in front of you in a place where you're going to remember. So maybe put it right here so that we don't forget.
Oh, yeah, I won't forget that.
Yeah.
How could you forget that piece of paper?
And I'm holding myself accountable for all this too, you know? When I mess up, I'm not going to text you guys like when I text you. You know,
Will you,
when I
will
said
you, please?
when I said the other day when I said, guys, we all left beers out.
You
Okay.
included yourself, which
I
is
included
thought-
myself.
that's
But
thoughtful.
I'm always
when
going to
but
include
when
myself.
only you mess up, will you also text
I'll
us
text
still
you guys.
and
You
say,
will.
I messed, guys, I messed up.
Guys, I messed up. I
left
a
a
bottle
wrapper.
out. Yeah. I'll send those and my new meal texts.
Yeah.
These have been making me laugh all week.
Okay, all right, time to go through.
So what happened was our friend was having a birthday, but it started raining. It was supposed to be like a big kind of outdoor. I think we were going to do like sack races and stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to do, and I texted Caleb and I said, I can't make it to the carnival. I texted both of you guys. I kept calling it a fucking carnival.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to eat my salad. My yummy salad.
Is
Yeah.
that really when it started?
Yes.
I feel like it's been months of
It
this.
feels like it's been months, but
It's been less
a
than a
week.
week.
Because of the length of every single one of these things that we've been sending.
since
Okay.
Saturday.
I'm
I
gonna
think.
stay at home and eat my amazing Vietnamese salad.
Gal
So
guy
he
salad.
sent that at 2:24
Yes.
p.m.
Mm-hmm.
At 2:30, Patrick sends. Did you
Took
guys
him
know?
6 minutes to type.
I wanted all the words to be correct. And I wanted the ingredients to be
So
correct
it
too.
takes
is
6
so
minutes to write this text,
Yeah.
and then he says, "Did you guys know that my salad has cruciferous cabbage, cool cucumbers, crunchy carrots, ravishing red onion, plentiful peanuts, choice chicken, mouthfuls of mint, luscious limes, craveable cilantro, and a delectable dressing?"
Craveable cilantro.
I
See,
said
that
I
one,
could
yeah,
have
I
guessed.
gotta
this
change
is
that
yeah,
one. Yeah, this
but
is the
before.
infancy.
Yeah, this is before it was fully
Then,
developed.
8 minutes later, he says, "Do you know that the dressing has sweet sugar, lovely lime, wistful white vinegar, capricious chilies, great garlic, and fresh fish sauce?"
To which you said I could have guessed.
Yeah. And then Cam said,
really made me laugh really hard.
then Cam said, "No splendid sprinklings, face bomb." Pat said, "It has splendid sprinklings on top as a garnish, which is the plentiful peanuts and frizzled fried frizzled fried onion."
Frizzle. We had some really great meals
Yeah.
this weekend.
My girlfriend really likes this.
Yeah, I really like this.
My girlfriend
it's a
is
fun little
my
game.
girlfriend
It's a
has been
word
laughing
game.
so hard at this.
Anytime that you eat food and you need to tell somebody, if somebody,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying overuse it. Pat maybe does it a little too much.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
You think so?
Just a little bit too much.
Okay.
In a way that I think is just unsustainable. You're going to get sick of it.
Yeah.
But I do think if anybody asks you what's in anything,
Mm-hmm.
you can do this.
Yeah. On Saturday at 8, when I got to the show, when I got to the show that I was hosting, I got a meal before, and I texted her and I said, hey, I just want to let you know that I had tacos with terrific tortillas, perfect pastor pork, plentiful pineapples, out of this world onions, cool cilantro. Again, got to change that one. It's a sound.
Yeah.
Sweet, some
Special cilantro.
Yeah.
Heavenly hot sauce and lavish lime with ridiculous radishes.
I have a challenge.
Yeah.
What's the challenge?
You can't do perfect pastor because it's perfect al pastor.
Okay.
Oh.
Al pastor.
Alluring
Well,
al pastor.
Alluring al
again,
pastor.
This was
Alluring
all on
al
the day
pastor.
that this was invented.
What did you have
so-
for lunch then? If you want to come in and make a whole fucking
Yeah,
big
tell us
deal
what you
about
had
it,
for
bro,
lunch.
with all the ingredients, man.
Crazy chicken.
You did not
Be-
just have chicken.
Be chomping chicken,
it, at least
cheerful
had,
chicken.
it at least had splendid salt on it.
Yeah. What were the seasonings?
It had nothing on it, actually. It was
You
naked
had
chicken.
You
Plain
did not
chicken?
have
Plain
just
chicken?
plain chicken. Did you?
Are you
at
eating your
least-
I had
cat's
naked
food?
chicken.
You
Don't
did
worry
not
about
have
that.
naked chicken.
I save a lot of money by sharing food with the cat.
Okay.
My favorite food that I had over the weekend, if I can read one of mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just had a bag of luscious little bites made with super sugar, blessed bleached wheat flour, vibrant vegetable oil, effortless eggs, blooming blueberries, wicked water, gleeful glycerin, fabulous food starch, wondrous whey, nice natural flavor, lovely leavening with superb sodium acid, pyrophosphate, best baking soda, cool cornstarch, magical monocalcium phosphate, meaningful mono and diglycerides, stunning salt, precious potassium sorbate, sexy sodium stearoyl lactylate, sumptuous sorbitan monostearate, exotic xanthan gum, poppin' poly sorbate 60, scintillating soy lecithin, cerulean cellulose gum, and wacky whey protein concentrate.
Wow.
That
That
one
is good.
I read that one out to my girlfriend because it made us both laugh really hard, and we were
Ingredients are something to be celebrated. I hate that
Yeah.
ingredients are so hidden
I
in
know.
every
We try to
meal.
hide them
You
away.
try. Oh no. If
This-
somebody
this
asks you
comes
what's in
back to-
something,
yeah.
you say, "Oh, nothing. It's just what it is."
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just naked.
Tell me what the fuck is in it.
on,
Yeah.
on Sunday
I-
at
this-
3:24.
Yeah.
This happened. This was an interaction that I had. My girlfriend says, all the tortillas got moldy and I had to throw them out. Let's keep them in the fridge moving forward. I said, what the fuck? And she said, yep, huge bummer. And I said, that sucks because I would have used them to make a burrito with terrific tortillas, bountiful beans, ravishing rice, grand ground beef, charming cheese, super sour cream, and happy hot sauce.
The next time, the test of this is the next time that you are in a fight with her. You have to.
Do you want dinner?
Well, this
I
was
was
like-
thinking
when
of
we had
making-
when we had our meeting yesterday, I was in the middle of telling you guys what I had for dinner the night before,
Yeah.
and the doorbell rang, and I had to sit there and motion for my wife, who was working, to go get the door because
you were-
go back and
you
go,
weren't finished.
and rambunctious rice.
It was really making
But I
me
was in
laugh.
the middle of
Yeah.
But I agree. This all goes back to my idea that I think that we should be saying, like, you should be able to write thank you notes to ingredients. You should
Yes.
be able to. It's something to be celebrated, and it's so
Yeah.
beautiful that everything comes together to make your meal.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think that ingredients, there's no ingredient that I don't appreciate.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if it can be categorized as an ingredient, I think there's a place for it.
Because someone's gonna come out of the. What about poison? Not an ingredient.
Yep.
Not an
Not
ingredient.
an
That's a
ingredient. It's
poison.
a poison. It's
Yeah.
It might
literally-
be maybe a perfect poison pufferfish.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
One of those ones that you eat
That was
the
a good one.
insides,
Yeah.
but
Fabulous
I had to-
fugu.
fabulous fugu. That's
Fabulous
what,
fugu.
Yeah, yeah. So that's poison as an ingredient. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Although,
not-
can you really eat that?
Well, if it's
I guess you
prepared right,
can,
did you
yeah.
not? Did you see The Simpsons where he's gonna explode, or SpongeBob's gonna explode? He will die. Anyway, you know the episode where SpongeBob's gonna explode.
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah,
and
I
they,
don't
they
know
build
this
up
easily
the brick
follow my
wall.
thought process. You can know
I guess I
exactly
could.
what I mean.
I think there's a
a
level in a
Homer episode
Hitman
that's
game.
basically the same thing as
Yeah,
that, but
I
he's
remember
simply
that
gonna
one.
die.
I think there's a level in one of the Hitman games where the way that you kill somebody is by they're gonna eat fugu, and you just make sure it's not prepared correctly,
yeah.
which is
Yeah.
not very dramatic.
No. But it is fun.
I hate the lack of drama in some video games.
yeah.
Me too, man.
Fucking
I'm glad you brought that up.
fucking Mario is missing. Games like that.
Games need drama to thrive. They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. There needs to be reason behind things that happen.
Yeah.
And there needs to be some amount of stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's just
I
shit
can't
happening
get
for
into
no
it
reason,
when it's just
when it's just shapes and
so-
colors that have no
Oh my
connection to
God.
each other on
I
the
fucking
screen,
hate
and I'm
that.
not
I hate the
controlling
games that
anything.
it's just shapes.
I hate that crap.
Yeah.
That's barely even a
Yeah.
game to me, especially when it's on
Or
YouTube.
if it's too much, goes too heavily into the comedy aspect.
Yeah.
yeah. Or if it's
Keep it
just
to the drama. I prefer the
You
drama.
get games
Yeah.
like Sunset Overdrive.
because a
of
lot
that.
of people,
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers these days, they only remember one mask, and that's the smiling, laughing one. What about this mask?
Yeah, that's
What
many
mask
would
is
say
that? Is
that's
that
the most
Walter?
important.
Huh?
That Walter from Jeff Dunham.
No, but it
You
kind
look
of is.
like
He's the
him.
third mask. Walter
Take
is,
your hat off real quick. I think you're looking like the son of Walter right now. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
He's looking like real life dude. You need to be him for Halloween and your wife needs to be Jeff Dunham.
Could you be like slutty Jeff Dunham?
I don't care.
Can I be slutty Walter?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am fine with that.
The worst.
I'm slutty
the
Walter.
Worst couple's costume in the world. Your wife is Jeff Dunham, and then you're slutty Walter. She's just got her hair slicked back and just like
has,
wearing a blazer.
she has like it's like one of those Korean ladies that makes themselves look like Kobe.
Yeah.
She does that with Jeff Dunham. When did Halloween costumes introduce the
Slutness.
You know, I don't want to say sluttiness, but
Oh, it's a good question. Probably when sluts were created in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
yeah,
and
by
that's on
Jolly
period.
West.
yeah, exactly.
It had to have been, honestly, fucking Diddy parties.
No.
These slutty
Diddy
Halloween
parties?
You have
costumes.
Diddy, when
on
do you
the
think
brain.
Diddy
Diddy
was
is
born?
not-
Or
Diddy
was
was
started his
born-
parties?
I
Not
know.
barely
I know
exists.
his age.
Okay, but tell me
then go ahead and
when
say
his
it.
first party was.
1972. I bet that's right. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if that's correct. I think Diddy was born in
Let's just
72.
see.
Well,
Let's
let's just wait and see.
Let's
Yeah.
just see.
At the end of the episode, we'll see.
Well, do we want to get into what the
Oh yeah, guys.
Oh,
1969?
you're off by 3 years.
You're off by 3 years.
Yeah.
69, he's born a freak.
Okay, yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
Yes.
1986. Yeah,
Wait,
he's-
that moment when Drake completely mogs Kendrick Lamar by being 1 year older than him that I just saw on the Google search.
Why didn't he ever bring that up? In the
By the way, I'm
By
1
the
year
way,
older.
I'm actually older than you.
I'm 1 year older than you.
When I was in 7th grade, you were in 6th grade. When
You
I was
were
in high
little
school,
kid,
you were
little
still in middle
baby.
school. You're basically a baby to me.
First things first, you were a little kid.
I'm 1 year older.
And also,
I was born in 1986.
old.
You were born in 1987, bro.
That is funny. Bragging about me. He's like, you're a fucking pedophile. You raped everybody.
I'm 1 year older
Well,
than
I'm
you.
1 year older than you, and I don't give a fuck. I'm rubber, you're glue. I'm 1 year older than you. Get the fuck out of me, you little ass baby. Go suck on a bottle. He should have done that.
I remember the Nintendo better than you.
I have 1 more year of memories and experience than you do, so I'm smarter and wiser.
But unfortunately, I'll die 1 year sooner.
I'm proud. Statistically,
You know I'm gonna die one day.
He realizes midway through
All
the
my
song,
memories
he
are
starts
in
gonna
singing.
fade.
2086, I will be 100, and you will only be 99.
Damn, I can't wait for the year 2086.
That will be such a milestone in my life. I will be 100 years old, yet you will only still be 99 years old. You will still have to wait one
You
more
have to
year.
wait till
and even when you're
2087.
100, I will be 101. And he does every age. When I'm 45, you will be 44. He would have won. He would have won. It
He
would've
would've
changed
won
stuff.
that battle if
he
he
did
brought
a
up.
full song about
He brought
that.
up how he's 1 year older.
He could have at least. I mean, they were doing the thing. They had like 3 songs, and then the other one would have 3
Yeah.
songs. But
Yeah.
he could have thrown in one little extra song.
Nobody
Yeah.
remembers any of the songs except for like one of them.
Yeah.
So you might as well just fucking put anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on, man.
That
It is
would've been a
crazy.
good
There
one.
were like 10 songs in that
Yeah.
whole thing.
Can you imagine how much work that was?
Yeah.
Oh my
Fuck
god,
that.
I know. He must have been working on them for a
That's
bit.
like 3 full days
Totally.
where neither of them watched any movies.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's
not even for
tragic.
inspiration.
How do
too.
you get the inspiration for the movie? Because
Yeah.
rappers all day they fucking watch Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you got to take a
That's how
break
you
from
get
that.
like Vinny Paz's songs about being a soldier.
You're talking about
Am I-
Uncommon Valor, a
Uncommon
Vietnam
Valor,
story
yes.
with Ari the Rugged Man.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one that you showed me for the 5 weeks of war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
said, make it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't really.
Didn't really. No. No. But should have.
But one of the most bad, I would say, if we were doing an iceberg
Yeah.
of those types of songs, it would be at
Those
the very-
types of
at the
songs
very-
explained.
Yes, those.
Those types of
this-
songs,
and-
iceberg explained.
Wait, this iceberg is the higher up, the lower down, the more badass it gets.
Yes.
The more like underground, just
Oh,
like a
okay.
classic
Yeah.
iceberg.
Oh, okay. I thought
the
you were
one
gonna-
below the surface.
Okay.
That it would just be 2 levels. The top one would be Dance with the Devil, but the one underneath, below the surface, with the screaming whale picture,
Yeah.
that would be Uncommon Valor.
Yeah.
It's a scary picture.
And then maybe I Love Drugs by Necro,
Yeah.
or some Necro songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Necro the one?
That's Ill Bill's brother.
He was in
Okay.
Good Time, right?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of a different guy.
Oh, okay. So 2 girls killed their friend and said that Necro made
Said
them
that
do
Slender
it.
Man did
That's
it.
what I was thinking.
But also, like, nobody, he's not like a popular rapper. He makes crap songs.
Yeah.
So there's nobody, I don't even know why. Why did these? That's the only good song he made, I think. Why did
Yeah.
any 15-year-old girl know what this song was? You know?
Yeah, it was a different time, back before there was much rap.
Yeah, that's, I guess
There's
that's true.
not too many options. They didn't
Yeah.
have stuff nowadays like NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
Where you can do that. You can just do that.
I love NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
can.
like
just
that
do
he
now.
has scars on his head. They're from some crap, but it looks like
He got eaten by a shark.
he looks like he was partially eaten by a shark, or that
He thought too hard.
He started getting evil in Knights of the Old Republic, and the horns started coming out, and then he like pushed him back in.
Yeah,
I
he
really
fought-
think that's cool.
It's cool to have scars.
And he lives in Utah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
So anyway, today,
Mm-hmm.
enough about this rap shit.
Yeah.
This rap shit is nothing to me.
Yeah.
Today is a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Well, the
think-
day this comes out is a holiday. We'll
Yeah,
say
yeah. The day this comes out is a holiday.
And we knew how important this holiday was to you.
So our fans, I feel like this is one of the big 3, maybe
Yes.
big 2, Christmas and this. Guys, today it is, as per the hashtag, National Make Life Beautiful Day.
making.
Making life,
life.
beautiful day. Let's give it up for National Making Life Beautiful Day. This is a big holiday.
Yep.
It's been around since 2018.
Yes. But it was originally submitted for review in 2015.
Yes. And it all started by what I remember is seeing the thing. It says that the inception of this came from when somebody heard the song Beautiful Life by Ace of Base. This was on the
Oh, I don't know that
timeline.
song.
I don't
No, the
think
one
that
that's
was-
like, it's a beautiful life. Dun, 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 dun. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
the
I know
makeup
that song.
company that started this.
What's the makeup company
A
called?
priori.
Yeah.
A
Beauty.
Priori.
A priori. It was Beautiful Life by Ace of Base. A priori started, sent for review, then something in 2018. That was the timeline.
Wow. Okay, so we know who to thank for this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, A Priori Beauty.
A priori and Ace of Base.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ace of Base.
But basically, we were trying to figure out what to do, and this landed on this day, and now we've become huge fans of this day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How do you guys
basically the
plan on
second time that
celebrating?
my episode idea has been denied. I'm trying to kind of submit my episode idea repeatedly.
Okay.
It's been denied.
You know
Can
what?
you just
I would
tell-
like you
yeah,
to tell
us
people
what it
your
is.
episode idea is.
Okay,
because this is 2 meetings in a row where your episode idea
has been agreed on
Has
and then
been-
suddenly has
right?
been shot
Yes,
down.
yes.
And I can't wait to share the reason that it was shut down this time.
All right, go ahead and tell.
So my episode idea was that
And
we
say where
do-
you got it from, too.
Well, I think I said it before. I got it from seeing it on a sign at the preschool that I always walk by on my way to the office. They always have what they're doing for the day on the sign. And they one time I walked by and they said that they were tasting red and green apples and learning about the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that we should do that,
The debate.
and we could have a debate. And the sides of the debate are they more similar or are they more different?
It's already.
And it's the second week in a row.
Yeah.
It's gotten this close to passing
And
the
guys,
Senate.
I know it's surprising, but that's how good our second best ideas are.
yeah. And this week we agreed on it, and then
Yeah.
at the last second,
Out of
somebody who
nowhere.
I won't name,
Yeah.
somebody who's heard this idea for many, it's not even the
Just
first time I
name
brought
it.
up
It was
the
fucking
idea.
Patrick.
Not
I
even
am
brought
allergic to raw
He
apples.
says I can't eat apples.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to raw apple.
And then I said, I try to cater to this. I said, don't worry, man. We'll do red and green apples, and you can do a taste test between yellow and brown bananas.
Yeah.
And then you
said
you got
no.
all
I don't.
quiet
You said
when he
no.
said
I
that.
don't want to get left out. That's what you said.
I don't want to get left out. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe I'll just take a Zyrtec before.
But you're gonna
It's
be
that
sleepy.
simple?
Is it that bad of
Zyrtec
a
don't even
reaction
make
you
you
have
It's
to
just
raw
my lip
apples?
and my lip swells up.
So it's
That's cute.
I don't want to walk around like this all day.
People do that all on purpose all day.
No, it'll look like when the
Celebrities.
dogs.
Celebrities.
It looks
do
like
that.
when the dogs
Some of the
get bit by a
biggest
bee.
celebrities in the world have lips that are out of this world.
Just the word celebrity made me think of this. Can I say something that's mean about Finn Wolfhard or no?
It's making life beautiful. So
you
let's.
can.
Okay, well,
Is this gonna make life beautiful?
It's backhandedly mean,
Okay.
which is that I think that it's just interesting that it's something I realized is that now the only child stars are the only way we can get ugly celebrities anymore
Well, that's
You think
been,
he's ugly?
that's been like that for a long time.
because
I think.
they make a bet.
Yeah.
They make a bet on them as a kid.
I
You
mean,
think
And then
Finn
they're
Wolfhard's
already
an ugly
famous.
boy?
well,
Yeah.
I think he
Yes.
looks normal.
Well,
yeah, I
he's-
think he's. I think. I mean, if you're gonna make me come out and say it,
The thing is also with a
This
with
is
a,
not
with a
making life
child
beautiful.
star the premium the best ones look young for a long time. So they have kind of underdeveloped features and probably brains.
yeah,
I know where this is coming from
What?
him.
I guess he
Oh.
doesn't look that ugly anymore.
I mean, he's not
He had
any
an awkward
uglier.
period,
he's
I
not.
guess.
No, he's not ugly, but he
He's
is
not
not
ugly. He's not celebrity.
He's not a leading man.
He's not celebrity. He's
No.
not
Finn
celebrity
Wolfhard
beautiful.
shaved his head at the same time that Cameron did. And this is professional
true?
jealousy.
Oh yes, now he's playing dumb.
This
is
is
that
professional jealousy. And look, I get it.
But you guys go out for a lot of the same roles.
Yeah.
I get it.
You go out for Mike Wheeler, Stranger Things.
That was supposed to be
I went
you.
for that when I was 18.
When you were
Yeah.
18 years old, that was supposed to be
Yeah,
you.
that was supposed to be you.
yeah, I
Hey,
really,
Mom.
There's so many roles that he's taken from you, and look, it's okay.
yeah.
It's fine.
It's about
No,
it's
I don't have
competition.
any
You guys
problem
make
with
each
him
other
besides
better.
him looking strange, which
What?
I've just been shown a picture of him where he looks fairly normal.
Okay, so on national,
This is a little weird looking.
yeah,
Because
so
he just
he's-
shaved his head. He's,
and also he's barely even his skin
Wait, let's
tone.
see the. Okay, then let's see the fucking date on the shaved head. If we're gonna go there, if he did it after
2
me, he
days
has
ago.
to give up celebrity and
3
hand it
days
over
ago.
to me.
okay, let's see.
It's 3 days ago.
Where's the first shaved head photo?
Is it that photo?
This guy's
it's looking
pulling
like that.
355,000 likes on an Instagram post. Good
Whoa.
for Mr. Finn.
Yeah,
Wolfhard.
what's he got there?
Oh,
a
it's looking
Rickenbacker
like
guitar?
3 days ago, man.
Yeah.
It's looking like he
No,
kind of
no,
he
no,
noticed
no.
something that I did.
It might be
me.
earlier.
Would you? Okay, so now
Mr. Finn Wolfhard over here obsessed with a stranger case.
I think
What's
I
going
keep up
on,
with
man?
Finn more than anyone.
if you found out now
That he copied you?
that he does
he copied me?
listen to this show and watch the
I
show
feel
every week,
I feel
and
bad.
you just called him
Yeah.
ugly, and you said he copied your hairstyle. And what if you really
I
did
don't mind
copy?
saying
is it
I
your
don't
hairstyle?
mind saying
What
that
if
he
looks
copied
up
my
to you?
hairstyle.
Yeah, he
I
could
don't
look
care
up
if
to
he
you.
looks up to me.
You don't care if he looks
No, I
up
don't
to
care
you.
if
You
he
don't have
looks up
one
to
bit of
me.
advice for young Finn.
Yeah,
Wolfhard?
And Finn, if you're looking for a new role model, look to the
Look no
left of his
further.
chair.
And then go one more because it's me.
No, it's me.
Go one more because it's me. Because
Finn,
I've never said anything mean about
I've
you.
never
Finn
said a
Wolfhard.
single thing mean
Look,
about you, and I said I like
asked
your
If
guitar.
I should say something mean, you guys said yes, so you're fully complicit. Just so you know, you're not.
Well,
You can't play this
I'm not
game.
complicit at,
You are.
in
You
anything.
you told me to say it.
Yeah, well, I wanted you to
well,
say
I don't want to
it.
censor my friend because
Yeah.
that makes life
It
beautiful.
wasn't censoring. I asked.
Okay, and now that you've said the backhanded compliment, how could you
It
make
wasn't even a
that-
compliment.
It was not
It was
a
not
compliment.
a
It was that-
compliment.
the compliment was that he was a child
I didn't
star.
say backhanded. I said it was backhandedly mean.
But backhanded.
I
it
said
was
kind of
mean.
front-handedly mean.
I think
No,
the-
it was backhanded because it wasn't about. It was only. It was only mean because I mentioned him.
Okay,
That's
yes.
where the backhand
I
is.
see- I
That's
guess
what
that
made me
makes
think of
sense.
it.
You
Okay.
could have said Paul Butcher.
I don't know who the fuck that
That's
is.
the
Mr.
little boy.
Child Star
That's the
says
little boy from Zoe 101.
You're not going like
is Paul
Macaulay
Butcher?
Culkin.
Paul
or-
Butcher-
What are you talking
We-
about?
How do you know
Okay,
these deep
okay.
cut child
Who is
stars?
Paul Butcher-
You search Child Star Butchered.
Paul Butcher was the little kid from Zoe 101, and we called my
this
my
guy's
friend
good-looking.
Mitchell. We called my friend Mitchell that in high school because he looked like him.
Another celebrity thing I was thinking of is that my wife was watching some of the performances from the Tonys,
Yeah,
and I think that the world of live theater is really funny because it's like a bizarro alternate celebrity world
Yeah.
where like all the celebrities look like they have a slightly different, like all the guys are like insanely gay looking.
Yeah.
For I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I don't think because they're not gay.
Yeah,
Everything.
well, they're
and
good
all the
actors.
all the women are like are like less hot celebrities.
Yeah.
They're all it's like a reflected Hollywood where they get a little bit of the plastic surgery,
It's
but
like-
not really.
And I've
It's like
never
it's
heard
like
of them
Hollywood from
also.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
50s where like
Every
it just
Tony-
stays like
Exactly.
that.
Every
It's like
Tony Awards, they always bring out like an 80-year-old person. They're like the most special
Yeah,
person
I know,
ever coming
exactly.
to stage. Bradley Vegas.
They have an endless.
And everybody's like, what?
They have an endless supply of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go.
I mean, it's
what
not
you-
for us.
I
No.
mean, no.
Yeah,
It's some
we-
of it's
Well,
fine.
it's
I don't
nice
know.
because
any
it's
of
like
it.
based on like actual talent then. And it's not just like, oh, I've got the biggest
Yeah.
duck lips.
Well, you say that until
Wow.
Dude, I do fucking hate
that,
Hollywood.
that was some serious. That was Carlin-esque.
yeah.
It is funny though that it still is like you think that it would be like that, and then you'll still click on one, and it's
Yeah.
the worst thing you've ever seen in your
Yeah.
life. It's
Yeah.
terrible. And some people some of them are very talented.
I
And
saw-
they sing beautifully.
I saw a
but some of
picture.
them are fucking bad.
I saw
Yeah.
a picture of some guy today. This guy, Darren Chris, because he gave a speech last night talking about his wife.
And how old is he?
And I don't know how old he is, but he was talking about his wife and how like his speech was about like thanking her and like his children. And this is the gayest looking man I've ever seen in my life.
Uh-huh.
There's a picture of him with Chris Colfer or something, the gay guy from Glee, the out gay guy from Glee. He looks gayer than Chris Colfer.
Oh wow. This guy is I recognize him. What's he from?
He is
My
from
dreams.
My Dreams.
I know I've
What's
seen
gay
this
about
guy
this
in
guy?
something. Yeah, he's not gay. He's
This is a gay-looking
it said,
man.
Look, he said he wins third.
Oh, he's
Tony
from Glee.
Straight. It said he won third Tony Straight.
That's great.
He's
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
His third straight Tony.
Yeah, that's huge.
He's
won
a,
it straight
We
he's
should
a
have
Glee.
straight Tonys like the daytime Emmys.
Yeah.
That
like the
happen.
Special Olympics.
Yeah, because these poor straight guys that want to be, the guys that play like somebody in Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
These guys need to be given a chance.
Tony Shalhoub is the one guy giving them all out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some of the
Yeah.
greatest Broadway legends.
But anyway, I'm
And
sorry.
that
I
would make life
strongly
beautiful.
derailed making
Yeah.
life beautiful.
Yeah. But
with
that
my
would make
obsession
life
with
beautiful.
celebrities.
That's okay. Making
Yeah.
Life Beautiful Day. What I would ask.
Can
what I
you
was
pull
trying to
up
ask,
the page in the background right now?
Yeah.
Oh
Julio?
yeah. What I was
Well-
trying to ask is how could you take that Finn Wolfhard back-ended thing and make it beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Make it beautiful. Well, I feel like I did kind of realize that I didn't find him ugly. I actually found him to be a bit attractive.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Just
So I
like
think that's-
just
I
like
found him
Gracie
beautiful.
Abrams.
Be-
Well,
Because-
actually, I wouldn't go so far as beautiful. I'm going to retract that.
Okay.
over.
Yeah.
But-
Sorry, Finn, but
Isn't that so amazing as to add men to the pool of people that you can be attracted to?
Yeah.
That's very beautiful.
no,
That is
just
beautiful.
Finn Wolfhard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
just
what
because of his acting.
Should we
chops.
should we
Okay.
pull up what we made?
That's perfectly fine. What we made.
Yeah.
You mean the?
Oh my Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck was that?
Well, it's the
Okay.
National Making Life Beautiful Day
Dear
anthem.
Lord.
Okay, yeah, you can play it.
Let's pull it up and show the video. This is
That's the beginning. That's sort of
it's
the,
like Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. That's like the same notes.
National Making Life Beautiful Day
Classic
on June 11th,
Patrick.
2025. I'm so lucky to be alive
That's him singing.
on National Making Life Beautiful Day. Okay, here we go.
Don't
I
mess
just
with
had
the
an
volume.
amazing meal. I love the taste and I love the feel of the hot dog that I ate today. Me and my friends are having a blast. Everything is so amazing. Everybody is different races. Everything is so cool. And the weather is great for the pool. I'm not gonna put on sunscreen. I don't care. My mom screams. I don't, but for anything. Because it's the best day ever. In the middle of the summer weather. It's time to go play laser tag. Grab your hat and grab your bag. Let's aim real good at each other's chests. Let's then look at pictures of a breast that we have on each other's phones. Who cares if we gotta go home? It's the summer, everything's great. The National Making Life Beautiful Day. Me and my friends are just making songs now. We don't care about school now because school is not as fun as hanging out in the summer sun on National Making Life Beautiful Day. Enjoy every meal that you get to eat. Enjoy every drink that you get to drink. Enjoy everything about your life, even your job and even your mom and even your dad and even your grandpa and even your cousins too and your friends that make you feel so good.
So that's the anthem.
Yeah, that's the anthem that we
song
wrote together.
felt
So
a
that's an
bit
anthem.
like it was about 10 minutes long when
Yeah?
I listened to it. Then
You think so?
yeah,
you
that
just
felt
are,
really,
do you,
really
are you just
long.
not?
And it's got the kind of, that's what I was saying too. It has kind of the classic Patrick wall of sound production
Yes.
style.
Yeah.
Everything is at
I get
kind
that
of
from Phil
plus,
Spector.
plus 6 decibels.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He really
Are you embarrassed of the lyrics you wrote?
I didn't write those.
That's
that came
him singing.
That came off the dome.
No.
It wasn't
Yeah.
written.
Well,
I had a better first take, and then you said that
something
it got messed
happened with the
up.
computer.
There's something about going on go karts
Yeah,
and having a big heart
yeah.
or something.
Was
but,
good.
But then
The computer got messed
I
up.
don't know why you made it a robot.
Sounded good.
Yeah,
Because it
sounded
really
good.
It's a good.
I also was I was hitting amazing notes throughout the entire thing.
You were
Really
singing?
writing it. No, I was like sing rapping. You know.
We can put out a new
Maybe we
one.
just hit one note right now to show what type of thing we missed.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I like
didn't
the
like
I like the.
Ooh.
That's an amazing note.
Yeah, yeah,
You're getting closer.
Ooh. Yeah.
You weren't doing that. That's not.
You didn't do what I wanted
It
you
wasn't
to
in the
do.
song.
Well, I wanted Patrick to add a chorus that was now I've got you in my embrace. I won't let go of you. But
He
he
wanted me
didn't do
to,
it.
but that's that would be. Well, I don't know if we could get that interpolation cleared.
Yeah, that's never stopped you
Oh,
before.
okay.
you talking
that's
about?
stopped you before.
You copyright infringe with
have done it a
impunity.
lot.
With
Yeah.
impunity.
This is about making life beautiful. What are you doing? You're trying
We
to get
are
me
coming.
take you
I
down
feel
to
like
the
we're
FCC.
having
You're
a lot of
excusing.
negative energy for some reason.
Me?
No, not you. I think us as a trio.
We have
coming in-
negative energy.
Feeling that a little bit,
Well,
which
can
is
I
we
so
tell-
started in the
opposite of
bathroom.
making
Can
life
I
We
tell
started
you
the
why?
episode in the
Can I
bathroom.
Can I tell you why too?
Yeah.
It's because guys, today for us is not making life beautiful day.
Oh,
We're
well,
not.
fuck this.
Yeah,
then.
we're not fitting. This it's hard. I mean, this is still.
made that shitty song.
It's not.
What's-
It's gonna
what's
be
wrong-
hard.
wrong with the
We're-
song?
This
Song
is see,
sucked,
This is
especially
what
the
it.
fucking
This is
beat.
what it.
What's
it-
wrong with the beat?
But fucking sucked. It was amateur.
This is the
It
type
was
of thing that people
it was
don't.
Amateur?
It was amateur.
You didn't hear the.
It was pedestrian.
The think break.
Any idiot could have made
Dude,
that.
you
beat.
didn't hear the
think so.
drums, man.
Yeah.
The drums. I heard the drums.
You
You think
didn't
I didn't
hear
hear the
them.
drums?
You didn't hear the
All I
drums.
could hear was the drums when I had the
No, you
headphones
couldn't
on
hear
and I was
anything but
rapping
the
that whole
drums.
thing.
This is the type of thing that we as like performers and entertainers have to deal with so much is putting on a mask and pretending
Yeah.
that it is
You know it's
making
beautiful.
life beautiful day. Because fuck no, today it's make life awful day.
You know what? You know what's beautiful though.
It's making like
being
beautiful
raw.
Eve.
Being
What'd you
raw
say?
and original.
Raw,
Being raw with your
going
people.
in raw with your pee-pee,
people out there,
You say
and being original.
Be original.
Being original and going in raw.
What is the start of this sentence?
Those are the two things.
These are just
but
two
what
things?
are they a part of? That's just two things you're saying.
We're showing a side of us.
You dazzled
We're
me,
showing
man.
the side of us.
I got dazzled fully.
We're showing the side of us that is never really shown.
Oh,
side where-
the raw. I'm raw 100% of the time.
You were
You're
very
raw to the
raw
bone,
about
motherfucker.
Finn
fucking-
Wolfhard.
I'm raw as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not like that in my daily life.
No.
No,
I'm a quiet nerd.
You're meek.
I'm meek.
Yeah.
You jinxed. That's how perfect an adjective it is for me. You both
You know,
say
I
it.
wasn't gonna feel bad about saying it, except
Yeah.
that we both said it and it
Yeah, I know.
jinxed.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who I am.
meek.
But there's when you get a camera on you, you just crave that the confrontation, the attention.
Finn Wolfhard.
Finn, get your fucking little ass over here.
And it's always those really skinny guys with the.
We're not bringing that up again. We
What?
talked
With the
about that
what?
literally the premium.
with what guns?
In a way.
yeah.
In a way.
The premium episode, I don't know if you listened to it, he went off he went off about Chalamet's penis and talking about how the thin guys always have a big thick
Oh, okay.
tree trunk down there.
Interesting.
Those guys that got a really thin skin
Skin?
Again, it's because
because they don't have anything under it, so it's just their skin.
it's
Oh,
because
yeah,
the
that
fucking
can
it's
all
because they
go-
don't have any
yeah.
fat.
Well, no, it's because their blood flows better, so their penis grows
Yeah, it
more
grows
within
longer.
boner
Interesting. So it's like a
When it's
Grinch's heart.
It
Yeah.
gets bigger.
It's like the Grinch's heart.
The Grinch's heart is completely different.
The Grinch's heart is a skinny guy's penis, and
Dude.
pussy is Christmas.
I agree with the second half of what you said.
That's the first smart thing you said all day, my friend.
Pussy is Christmas. Pussy is basically Christmas to me. It's so
Yeah,
excellent.
because it comes once a year.
Come on now.
Wait,
And
that was good.
I wake up at 6 a.m. I run. I
Wait,
jump up.
you just wrote an amazing old school style joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
Pussy's
problem
like
is that the premise is pussy is Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a good,
Not,
it's a good
not a
setup.
great.
Well, you would have to get one. Pussy,
You have to start-
you'd have
yeah.
to that would have to be
Start,
the
yeah.
joke, I guess.
Yeah. And then it would have to.
It would have a tag.
That would be a
which
tag.
is
I
yeah.
thought of a great tag for a joke
Yeah.
whose punchline is
and I
pussy
still
is
don't
Christmas.
have the. I still don't have the setup.
Yeah.
I still don't have the setup.
The setup is really hard
But
to come up
could-
with.
Oh no, the setup's easy. Every body part's like a holiday.
There we go.
Your
Yeah,
arm
it's
is
like
Halloween.
the heart's like
The heart is like Valentine's Day.
My arms are like the 4th of July.
Wait, no, you gotta. Heart of Valentine's Day, I feel like is obvious, but give me what's the arms?
The
Well, wouldn't
Why
it
is
be
the
every
arm-
organ is like a holiday?
The pussy's an organ. Everything's an organ.
The way I play it.
Okay, now we have to do that.
So every organ is a holiday. The heart is Valentine's Day. The pussy is Christmas. Oh wait, did I say pussy? Yeah, the pussy is an organ to me. The way I play it. Anyway, the pussy, like I was saying, the pussy is Christmas. Yeah, I only get it once a year. Or I mean, it only happens once a year.
It only happens once a year.
So that's good.
It's the most
schizophrenic joke in the world.
It's good.
Every
It's
organ is like a
good
holiday.
joke. Every
organ is like a holiday.
Well, you need some reason why you know about organs.
Yeah.
I'm a
doctor.
doctor.
I'm a doctor. So I'm a doctor.
And we like to say.
And we like to say every organ's like
oh
a
no,
holiday.
you could be. I mean, you could kind of play. You could be like, I was at the doctor the other day, and I overheard him saying,
Okay, yeah.
you know, every organ is like a holiday.
Okay.
And I
you
said,
And I
what?
was thinking, you know what? He has a point. And then
The heart is Valentine's Day. The stomach is
the
Thanksgiving.
feet is like the day of the marathon.
Feet is like
Feet is
like the Boston Marathon.
It's like the day of the
And pussy's like Christmas. Wait, did I say pussy? That's not an organ.
Just glossing
Well,
over,
that's what I play.
over the fact that you called feet an organ. Going straight
and marathon
pussy's
day
like
is a
Christmas.
Marathon
holiday.
is a holiday. Pussy is Christmas.
In this
Wait, did I
house,
say
feet
pussy?
are an organ. Marathon day is a holiday, and
Christmas.
pussy is Christmas. And then dot. Yeah, because it only comes once a year.
Wait, did I just call pussy an organ? Yeah, the way I play it.
Oh my goodness, that made my life beautiful. Thinking
Yeah.
about.
I
thinking
think
about
we
doing
should
that
put
joke.
Making Life Beautiful Day on hold and do it on the premium.
Okay.
Because that will be, then we'll have experienced that day, which is
Oh,
tomorrow, and we can
that's a good
report it
point.
on it.
Because I'm gonna
I'm
be
not
real,
an-
I've
I-
never celebrated making life.
No,
beautiful
I haven't
day.
either, and I'm not.
We should have a big
beautiful
dinner.
No, life's horrible.
today. We should have a pig dinner.
A pig dinner
I don't
for
like
making
those.
life
We
beautiful
should pig
day.
out tomorrow.
I might pig
Let's
out
fucking
tonight.
pig out for
We have
making
not
life
pigged
beautiful.
out together in probably 15 years.
Yeah.
No, we haven't pigged out in a while actually.
God damn it,
When
we
was
need
the last
to do
time
a
we went and did a
mukbang.
really crazy
We
meal?
fucking pigged out.
When did we pig out? We went to Fogo de Chao.
We
Pigged out
never went to
there.
Fogo de Chao as the three of us.
Us three have never.
No,
been.
we did.
When?
Oh
wait, yeah, we did one time. We did one time.
We did.
We did one time.
It was in December.
It was at the mall.
Yes.
It was
That's
at
the
the
only
fucking
one
The
I've ever-
Queen
it's the only one I've
Center
ever
Mall.
been to.
the Queen
It's the
Center
only
Mall.
Fogo de Chao I've ever gone to.
They have one in Boston right next to the library now.
They
Okay.
got them everywhere nowadays.
We could go to the Boston Public Library and wait until it
BPL.
opens.
the BPL, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone's called it the BPL.
Yeah, don't be calling that shit. the
No, I
Boston
call it by the
Public
full
Library.
name.
Yeah, but that's because you're stupid. And
No,
you're from
I
a
call it
different
by
place.
the full name.
That's what you call it when it's in trouble.
Oh, I call it the
Boston Public Library.
Open your doors right now.
Open your
I need
doors.
to read.
I need to read the Constitution.
Let me in.
Oh man. Yeah. What else is happening in the world?
So if we're not doing Making Life Beautiful Day,
I mean, I think it's we basically just ruined the episode, didn't we?
yeah, a little
Well,
bit. I think the
well.
song really set us up for failure.
No, I'll take responsibility because
Why?
we were in gear to start moving into the holiday, and I was rude. to
You went wolf hard.
to a certain celebrity.
You went wolf hard on Finn.
Well, you know, if he learns about that, I would feel bad because if someone said that about me, it would make me feel pretty bad.
Finn, if you're listening,
That's a good way to think about things.
you get one pot shot at Cameron's stomach if you see him.
No,
You won't let him punch you one time.
Just
No.
Finn Wolfhard's.
Why
Think
not?
about
I
Finn
said he was
Wolfhard's
Dude,
punch.
he's a wimp. He's gonna fucking.
He's a little kid.
no, he's not. He's an actor. He'd probably study under the tutelage of Bruce Willis.
Oh my God.
Well, deliver a
Bruce
painful
Willis can't even
punch.
spell his
Yeah.
own fucking name
Oh,
now.
yeah. What do you think is left in that brain?
Fights.
Pure
Sheer
violence.
physical
Pure
strength.
violence. You become a boxer now. Get
Yeah.
hit in the head a million times.
I don't know why my brain went to him as a strong guy.
Were you
Not
trying to
really
say
even
Steven
a-
Seagal?
He's not really that.
No,
buff.
I wasn't trying to
Do you
say
ever
anything. I
see
just said
guys like Bruce Willis in
know.
older movies, and you're like, it's kind of fucked up that like we have such a standard for movie stars now that I'll watch an old movie with Bruce Willis where he's in pretty good shape,
Yeah.
but I'm like, he looks like shit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I realized is that I think, for me at least, Bruce Willis, I think of Bruce Willis as action guy because of Die Hard, but the point of Die Hard was that he was not action guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like,
'Cause of
look
that
at
show,
this, look at
Moonlighting.
this fucking normal ass dead
Yeah.
therapist
Yeah,
who can even fight
Yeah.
Hans Gruber.
even he can fight. What's
Even
your
he can
excuse?
fight Hans Gruber.
Yeah,
Yeah. You had to walk on glass.
who he died in real life years later.
Alan
Gruber.
Rickman.
Gruber did.
Yeah.
You know,
Hans.
he illegally changed his middle name to Gruber to honor that role.
He did.
He did that 5 minutes before
Yeah.
he died because he felt bad that he
I'd
wasn't
like to
honoring the
change
role.
my name to
He didn't go
Gruber.
Snape. Snape is a way
He
more
didn't
famous
think
role
that
for
the
him.
role needed to be honored.
He
because
hated
it was so
playing
famous.
Snape.
Why?
He hated because it was so
Yeah.
Slytherinic.
Yeah.
Because he was actually a Gryffindor in real life
Yeah.
when he went to Hogwarts.
He was
was-
a natural Gryffindor.
None of the actors, it's actually kind of fucked up that none of the actors in Slytherin were actually Slytherins.
Yeah.
They were all playing, they
Except
were
for
all,
Tom Felton.
No, dude.
Little
No, he was a
stupid-ass
Hufflepuff.
motherfucker.
He was a Hufflepuff.
Did you know that?
Why is he stupid?
I fuck Tom Felton.
Why?
You just said
why?
I fucked
You-
Tom
I- you
Felton.
fucked
That's
him?
what you said.
Wait, what's
You said,
wrong with
I
him?
fucked
I
Tom
did.
Felton.
You get all on my case for saying that Finn Wolfhard is ugly. Now you're saying fuck Tom
Tom
Felton? Another
is
famously
continuing
child
to
actor?
work with J.K. Rowling after transphobia.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But he also was in Rise
He's
of the Planet of
also
the Apes.
he also can't do anything but fucking Harry Potter roles.
Butt
You're
fuck?
boring as fuck.
First you're saying I fucked him. Now you're saying butt fuck. What's up with you today?
I'm being gay.
All right. Straight up cool. with
I'm
me.
being gay
There
today.
is a real kind of negative energy. It
Yeah.
is. It is.
It's because we started in the toilet, man.
we
I do
didn't
think,
start. In
I
the
do
toilet.
think you're right. Is that the opening moments of this episode?
We're in a
us
toilet. Also,
cruelly broadcasting
clapped.
your most private moment.
he clapped.
It was a bad clap. I admitted it.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad clap, but listen, man. If we're gonna get into the whole weeds of it, we were waiting. We were sitting in here waiting for 30 to 45 minutes before we even started recording, sitting doing simply nothing at all.
But
we were
in which
waiting.
time
We,
pooping
we,
could have
were, we were
started.
waiting
You can't
for.
pick when to poop.
Yeah. Poops
Maybe
happen.
you
can
can.
pick. You can
If you're
pick.
lucky.
I
within
can't.
within a certain window, you can pick.
I can't.
Was this at a such a poop that it came on so instantly?
Was it a
Yes.
lot
It was
or-
an instant. I stood up and it was like, whoop.
Was it a waterfall?
Yes. That's why it was
Okay,
so
well,
easy
then
to get
that's-
out of there.
It was diarrhea.
Yeah.
Then that has more leeway. That's allowed.
Yeah.
2 days in a row I've had.
I was going to talk about my poop on the air. I've
But
never
now
talked about poop
why-
on here before.
Yeah, why
Now
would you not talk
now
about
you are
that?
doing
I've
it.
never talked about my poop.
You waited so long to reveal it, and I'm suspicious. And I'd like to submit to the judge that we get a poop test and we test the wastewater and
You
see if it
should-
really
you
was
should be able-
diarrhea.
You
We-
are not going to touch my diarrhea
far
water.
away
I,
do
want,
we-
I, say, I don't know if I believe it was
How
diarrhea
long ago was
water.
that? How
It was
long
an
ago
hour.
It was about an hour
Okay,
ago.
so how far away do you think that poop is right now?
That poop is in
He didn't flush
Siberia.
If he didn't flush it, we will take a look
Yeah.
at it. And
No,
we'll
that-
see if it was worth
That
delaying
can look
dude
at
the
it.
is in
episode.
Siberia, man.
You can analyze it and see if how fast it
You're
came
going to have to
on.
stick your finger in my butt
No, no.
if
No,
you want to
it's the-
check.
No, no.
the
no.
poop.
Now
So
said
it's
you're
still in
just
your
being
butt.
gay
You
again.
didn't even poop.
No, but if you
If
put
we
your
want to
finger
check,
in
hold
some,
on. So
if
if
you
we
put
want to
your
check the
finger,
diarrhea you took, we should stick our finger in your butt.
if you put your finger in someone's butt,
Yeah, because that makes sense.
if you put your finger in someone's butt and
Oh,
it
did it
comes
splash
out,
back up there?
no, if it comes out liquidy, that means there was a diarrhea in there. If it comes out and
It means
it's
you
pudding,
didn't wipe.
if it comes out and there's pudding,
Both of those mean you didn't wipe
no, because what?
He's saying
It's on the
in
inside.
his butt.
Yeah,
all the way in.
you got to go all the way
all
in.
the way in.
All the way.
This is
in.
how you
Like,
test if someone
But
had
this
diarrhea.
doesn't. This again, I'm not counting this because
Okay,
we're talking
you
about the
can
poop you already took.
How about this? You put a cotton swab up my butt and
How is-
test it.
Why
What's
do we have to
different
do
about
it? Why
that?
can't you do it? Well, we don't trust you.
I think
that's
he's
why.
just not trusting the finger method.
I don't trust the finger method. Doesn't test the poop you already took.
To test the
You don't
previous
trust the
poop.
finger method?
The finger
developed
method
by a
test-
very famous
Not in this
scientist.
case. The finger method is for testing
By
a future
Hans
poop.
Hans
Scheisse.
finger.
A future poop. Clearly for testing a future poop. Obviously what it's
no,
for.
no,
The
no,
poop
no.
that is still inside you?
A poop still has remains that
Yeah.
are left along the
This
the
is
way.
not a reliable method.
Okay, then invent a better
This is-
one then.
If you
To
have
go down
diarrhea,
the pipe in a shrinking machine.
if you have
It's
diarrhea,
so hard.
if you have diarrhea, you're gonna have some more diarrhea later.
Not
true.
necessarily. Okay, so then once you have diarrhea, you have diarrhea permanently for the rest of your life. You
He
never have a
does?
normal one ever again.
Yes, it
no,
started when I was
diarrhea
19.
ends. That could have been your last diarrhea.
I had diarrhea for the first time when I was 19. I have not gone back. So what do you have to say to that, Mr.
Yeah.
You
Genius?
are obviously a special case, and your case is being leveraged here.
Do you
obviously
think- okay,
diarrhea
really
can
quickly,
end? It is possible to not have
Do
diarrhea
you think that it's
anymore.
possible that I'm a patient zero for something or a very special guy?
One, do I,
I
have
think
to
you're
say which one, or
patient
can I
zero.
just
You
say yes?
No, you have to say either one or both.
Patient 0 for being a special guy.
One of them.
You have to say which one. Am I a
No,
special
you
guy
said
or am
them
I
say-
patient
no,
zero?
that's what. No, no.
Would you
no.
describe me as special guy, patient zero, or a little bit of both?
Or maybe a world wonder.
A wonder of
It's
the world
definitely
is
leaning
also.
more towards patient zero. I mean, I didn't want to have to say it. You're kind of cornering me into it gradually.
It's okay. We can be raw and honest here. That hurts my feelings because
Yeah.
I would like to think
Well, it's
that I'm a
just
special
mostly
guy.
because you said that you've had diarrhea since you were 19. I think that's kind of what made me say that.
Well, but that also is special.
Yeah, that is pretty special.
And I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if you checked.
Would you call him
I mean,
special boy?
would I call him that?
Your
I mean, if
special
you
boy.
really, if you want me to say yes, I'll say yes.
Would you call him Cameron's guy?
You want my honest answer, or do you want to basically bully me till I call you special?
I'm putting you under no duress.
No.
But I
okay,
do
because it
think
kind of seems.
I do think that
what I want to hear
have
from
an
you is
obligation
that
to
when
answer me.
what I want to hear is, Caleb, you're Cameron's guy.
Caleb, you're Cameron's guy.
You don't have to tell me that.
You said that's what you wanted to hear
I want to
from
hear
me.
that for him as his lawyer.
You're Cameron's guy. Is that
you
way?
said-
that-
you did, the tone wasn't right. I'm gonna
no,
be honest.
I'm asking. Is that literally what you want me to say, or do you want me to replace my name with my?
No, to say Cameron's guy.
Okay, that's why I said it like that. You're Cameron's guy.
Again, it sounds like it does.
It sounds patronizing.
It does sound a little
You have to say
patronizing.
it again.
I would say
You
it's
have to
pretty
say it
hard to
again.
say that without sounding patronizing.
Well, you can
I'm really trying to give it as much genuineness as I
I'll
can.
show you how to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. Cameron.
See, you're done. It's over. You're done. Look at that fucking face. What are you doing, man? That's 10 times worse.
Cameron.
This is a kid who's dying of cancer that you're doing. You're doing, I'm going to really miss you when you're dead, son. Which is what you would say to your kid when he got cancer. Hey,
Cameron,
buddy,
it's crazy.
I'm really going to miss you. With that face.
buddy.
Man, this is going to suck.
Your mom has been like by your bedside the entire time your dad's working. She's like, your dad is coming in. He has something to say to you. He gets down. Hey, bud. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm really going to miss you when you're gone. It's seriously been awesome to get to know
Yeah,
you.
and this is going to suck.
This is really like,
This is the worst.
Terrible. Oh, it's
God.
going to be worst.
God, I wish we got to see each other
This
more,
is
but
so bad.
I'm really going to miss you, bud.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
back to mom. I think she's got some fucking pre-chewed food to give you. Cameron, you're Caleb's guy.
see, this is what you're doing. This. You're in between. You go like this. You're looking. You can't even.
Okay. Cameron, you are Caleb's.
Okay. Patrick. Patrick, you're Cameron's guy.
Aw.
Caleb, you're Cameron's guy.
Aw.
Okay, which one was better?
I think mine because it was about me.
Yeah, I think it's biased.
Pat.
Okay.
I think we're both biased. We can't be not. Julio, who is better?
Julio, you're Caleb's guy.
Julio, you're Cameron's guy.
Julio, you're Patrick's big guy.
Whoa.
Okay, that's patronizing.
Yeah.
Patrick.
He's bigger
guy?
than me.
I haven't
big
told this to
guy?
Patrick
Okay,
yet.
so Patrick is third, Caleb is second, and Cameron is one.
Oh.
Wow.
But
That's,
who's when I said it to both of them, which seemed more genuine that they would be Cameron's guy?
Wait, do it again.
I can't do it again.
Come on, he's
Jesus
playing fucking
Christ.
Night Rain, bro. Patrick, I haven't said this yet. I've actually never said this to you.
Okay, come on. Just
Patrick.
fucking
Yeah. See, you're
do
adding,
it, man.
you're
Yeah,
adding
you
all
keep-
that. It's
open
yeah.
your mouth. Get those lips out, man.
get the lips out.
Get the lips out of your teeth. Come
Get
on.
the lips out. See, this isn't good.
You said to get the lips out.
Those are your teeth.
No, you're gritting your teeth like you don't want to say it at all.
Okay, all right, here's what I got there. Patrick, you're Caleb's guy.
You're sitting there. It's like when Miss Piggy reads
Caleb,
the news and must
You're
put in
Patrick's
space.
guy.
Cam,
Whoa.
you're Patrick's guy.
You are
Patrick, you're Patrick's guy.
Cameron, you're you.
What was
are
that?
You are my
you're
guy.
you're my
You out of my guy.
you're
Cameron, you out of my guy. Okay.
Saying your own name
You
like
out of my
that.
guy.
You are Cameron's guy. What was that? Why did we start doing that?
No idea.
What were we arguing about? that was the solution. We were talking about whether the finger method was okay for checking a past poop. Oh my God.
Okay.
talking about poop.
Wow. We kind of accidentally backed up into
making life
beautiful.
beautiful. That
we
did
made
make
life
my life
very
so beautiful.
I
Yeah.
feel incredible.
I'm gonna start doing that a lot.
yeah.
That's a really amazing mode of
To compliment
de-escalation.
someone, but that feels like a crazy like pickup artist style thing to compliment
Yeah.
someone, but make sure to use your own name in the third,
Yeah.
like being like Cameron really likes you. That feels like some kind of like dark psychology
Yeah.
tactic.
Wait, it's calling someone your guy, saying your name in the third person and calling them your guy. Going up to a woman at the bar and be like,
That is a hard
"You're Patrick's guy."
hard phrase to nail. It's
Yeah.
hard to say that
Yeah.
in a way that is not.
I can't look you guys in the eye anymore. 'Cause I just want to say it so bad.
Caleb, you're Patrick and Cameron's guy.
That means so much. It really does. Oh, God.
Oh my
man.
God. All right. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
And then end the cold open
And back to the episode.
and back to the end of the episode.
start the episode when
Sorry
I'm
to
in the
do
bathroom.
that to you, Julio, but I just remembered that we should plug that at the beginning
Yeah.
due to it being so soon.
All right,
Yes.
we can just stop now.
So
Yes.
then this part we can just even cut out.
This
Yeah.
part goes at the end. So
this
the
can be a
episode
trash
ends
can
with
part.
us saying we're each other's guys.
And
Yeah.
this part can just be the trash.
Yeah.
is tr-
This is scraps.
This is
I don't
just
know
trash.
if you keep a folder on the computer that is trash. But if you do, make sure that this part
This
goes.
part
Yes.
is just trash.
This part goes in the trash.
Okay,
All right.
and then we're
Well,
done.
this is bloopers.
This is the
actually.
bloopers that goes on during the
Yeah,
credits.
put the Toy Story theme over and then put the bloopers on.
The bloopers?
I'm not gonna-
He said he's
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
Like
do
how
that.
they have the bloopers at the end of Toy
Well,
Story.
we're done. I'm gonna stop the
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
Wait, dude.